Hello friends, today I'm going to discuss about one of the important topics relating to trading, and every trader should be aware of this and follow this religiously. Okay, this is about preparation before taking any trade. A professional trader will always be ready and prepared about what stocks to trade, when to trade, how to trade, and how to manage those trades. So they follow this religiously, and they follow it day in day out. They do this, and then be very disciplined in their approach. So that is what I'm going to introduce you today to that one. How to be prepared. Okay, so the one way of being prepared is identifying the stocks that you want to trade the next day. Okay, that's what I normally do. I assess the charts the previous night, and then be ready with the list that I am interested in taking the trades. It's not that I'm going to take the trade in all those stocks that I have selected. It's about filtering. Okay, and I'm going to focus only on those stocks for trading the next day. Okay, so today is 14th and tomorrow is 15th, and the stocks I've selected for trading, basically for 15th. I have selected some few stocks. I'm going to show you how I selected those. So you see, from a bunch of like 100 stocks or so, I only trade in derivatives because the stocks that are in derivatives, because the liquidity will be good, and then stock manipulation will be very limited, or I would say zero, because it's very difficult to manipulate stocks in derivatives due to high liquidity. So for 15th, the stocks that I have selected are Equitas. The reason behind selecting this stock is, as you can see, the price is really struggling. Okay, if you see here, it nicely came down, and then it couldn't go higher. At the same time, it couldn't make a lower low. Okay, so, and then it tried to go up, but didn't make any higher high or anything, and it came down, didn't make any lower low as such. So basically it's in a tight range. Okay, and usually what happens is, once the price breaks this range, or in this situation it's a triangle, once it crosses over those support and resistances, either way. Okay, so it just erupts. It just goes very instantly, it goes up with huge momentum. So that's the reason I'm watching this. I might get a trade tomorrow, or I might not get a trade tomorrow, but this is one that I will be watching. I'll be really interested in seeing the price action of this particular stock, Equitas. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow, and if I get a chance to trade, and if there is a proper entry opportunity or trade opportunity, I'm going to take this. The next stock is Mahindra Finance. The reason is, it is in a downtrend. Okay, and it did make a lower low as well. Okay, in this here, it broke this low, and then closed. It made lower low, but it didn't close below that low. Okay, that is one important thing that you have to understand. It didn't close below the low of this. Okay, let me show you. Okay, it didn't close below the low of this one. Very minor, that has to be ignored. It didn't really close below that convincingly. So what's happening is, probably there might be an uptrend or something like that, but I don't know yet. And it is in a good support, or you can say the prices can go up from this level to this level maybe, or if the weakness persists, then it might just come down. So what I'm looking at is seeing basically if there is any chance of a trade tomorrow. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a bearish one or a bullish one. It's looking like a bearish trade at the moment, but it is in a support zone as well, minor support zone you can say, and depending on the market conditions, I'm going to decide whether I want to be bullish or bearish on this stock. Equitas, as I said, neutral again. I'm ready. Basically, whether it goes up, I will be looking for a buying opportunity. If it goes down, I'll be looking for a selling opportunity. Hero MotoCorp, as you can see here, Hero MotoCorp, I'm looking for a buying opportunity. The reason is it broke this crucial level that I have marked here, this crucial level. It broke this level and then went up. So now, which was acting like a resistance or basically a breakout point, you can say, it can come down, test this level, and then go up. And also you have to be careful, because sometimes what happens is with these kind of price action, the price might even come and test this level of support as well and then go up. Okay, but sometimes, anyway, you don't have to be really worried about that. If you know the price action and stuff, you will find out whether it's going to bounce from this level or from the bottom level. Okay, so the market is going to tell you. So that's why this is I have put this on my radar, and I'll be watching this tomorrow. The next one is Motherson Swimming. Again, there is a good resistance here in this level, in this brown box that I have put in. Okay, so if it comes down, so I'm having a bearish view on this one. To simply put it, I'm having a bearish view because the price is getting rejected from these levels. Okay, so I'm expecting this could come down again. So I'm looking for a selling opportunity in Motherson Swimming. So buying opportunity in Hero Motor, selling in Motherson Swimming, Mahindra Finance and Equitas neutral position. I'm flexible on that one. Page Industries, again, if it breaks this level, it can probably go down, because the same concept, as you can see here, it came down, went up, came down, went up, came down. So I mean, I know it is slightly struggling to break that point, but once it breaks, it's going to go down again. If it cannot break it, it will have to go up, and then we'll look for a buying opportunity. But at this point, I will be having a bearish view on this one. And next one is Tata Motors. It broke this level, so I'm looking for a possible buying opportunity. I'm having a bullish view on this one. Infratel, see, this is interesting. As you can see here, on a daily level, that is a good level of resistance, and it is hitting that resistance level. And also with the recent price action, this is basically a very good level of resistance. So either at this point, the first level here, or just bear with me a second. So either this one here, or I'll be interested in this one here. So I will see how the price moves tomorrow. So you might be wondering why I'm having so many stocks, and some with bullish view and bearish view, and how I'm going to trade. The simple technique I use is, if the market is up, then I'm going to focus only on the bullish stocks that I have selected. Say for instance, in this case, it's Hero Motors, and what else? And Tata Motors, Hero MotoCorp, Tata Motors, and so that one. If the market is bearish in the market tomorrow morning, then I'm going to focus on Infratel, Page Industries, this kind of stuff. So I'm going to focus only on that. So you can see here that I'll be focusing only on 2 or 3 stocks, or maybe 4 stocks. Okay, so that way I'm very well prepared and I'm focused. Okay, and that is the way you should be doing as well. I mean, to be sustainable in this market, because if you just go in the morning without any prior preparation, then you will be like flipping through the stocks every second, and you will be really confused because you are not really focused and you don't know which stock to trade, and you'll be randomly looking for the stocks with irregular time intervals, and that's not really a good idea. Okay, and you should be really composed before taking a trade. Now I'm going to show you one live trade that I took. That was on Friday. Sorry, on Thursday. Friday was a Good Friday holiday. So on Thursday, and I took a trade in DLF. Okay, in DLF you can see here, I took the trade around 12:35, and then I closed it in probably 20 minutes or so. It was a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. I'll be honest, it was a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. If you just go to the this thing here, I'll just show you quickly. This is one. This is an hour. This is a 5-minute chart. Okay, so the yellow box here, that is the zone I'm ideally interested to take a sell trade, because that's going to act as resistance. Okay, but I was very flexible as well. If I get a trading opportunity before that, I was willing to take. And as you can see, it came down from this point here. Okay, came down quite quickly here, so I didn't get a proper trading opportunity. So I waited for this pullback, and then I realized that okay, now it's not going to go all the way to this point here because it didn't have that much energy. So at the same time, I didn't want to go for a swing trade as such because it was just a purely intraday position, and that's the reason I took the trade right after this bear bar. Okay, below the low of that bear, below the low of this bear bar here, and it was a 1:1 risk reward ratio. So I just if you just I will share quickly. It was a short position. I took the trade below the low of this one, and my stop loss was just around here, above that one, above the high recent swing high, and it was purely 1:1. Okay, like this. That's all I was taking. And you might be wondering, oh, I could have got more, but as I said, in this instance it did go down much further, and I always prefer that I exit and I don't want to bottom fish or sell at really high price. So after I closed the trade, I wanted to go further, so that shows that my assessment was right and it had the potential to go up, and I was well out of the trade, and I didn't get stopped out or anything. And as I said, the reason was it was going up and the market was a bit sideways actually, so I wasn't sure how well it would do. And the reason why I closed that is this one here. The price could have gone up from this level, and hence I just closed just before that. And here is the trade in the DLF, and also took one trade in Bank Nifty. That was also an intraday, but DLF, the stock, I had selected the previous night and then traded on Thursday. Okay, I hope this helps, and this is how you have to be prepared by selecting the stocks that you want to trade beforehand, and so that you are completely clear during the trading hours, because you should have a very good composure to make good money out of the market, and you should be focused. And if you just randomly flipping through these charts, then it's going to be difficult to focus on any one particular chart. So I hope this helps. If you like this video, please subscribe, and also like this video. And if you have any questions or something that you want me to put a video on, please put that in the comment section. I will see that I put some videos based on your feedback. Okay, thank you guys, and have a wonderful trading day tomorrow. Bye.